The popular narrative around Jimmy Carter is he was a good man who tried to be a good president but wasn't one. And I differ with that assessment on every single point. He was a terrible human being. He was a terrible human being because he was a collectivist who naturally believed in the idea that there are people born owing other people something, which is a ghoulish concept that's always going to end in a mass grave. And it did in his case. Time and time again, it ended in a mass grave in Iran. It ended in a mass grave in the jungles of Guyana when Jonestown happened, with the direct aid of his wife and with the direct say-so of Jimmy Carter himself, who spoke up in Jim Jones' defense when he was accused of sexual assaults that he had committed. He was a ghoul. He was a terrible human being. And Habitat for Humanity, ask anyone who has done any volunteer work all around the world, and I've done quite a bit of it, right? I'm saying this from personal experience, not out of bias against Jimmy Carter. Look, when I did my first volunteer work in like Mexico, building houses and stuff, I wasn't even that cognizant of Jimmy Carter as a president. But my experience there was Habitat for Humanity was nowhere to be found. It was the dreaded white Christians that Jimmy Carter bashed his entire life and career, who were doing 10 times as much to help poor people as Habitat for Humanity ever did to help themselves. You want to talk about what a wonderful human being. The next time you think about saying good man, bad president, I want you to go listen to the Jonestown death tape. For those who are not aware, Jim Jones recorded a radio broadcast the day they committed mass suicide. You get to hear Jim Jones persuade his own followers to drink poison and die. And you get to hear the cries of innocent children who have no ideology of their own. They're not communist, they're not capitalist, they just had the misfortune of being born to hippie parents. Crying that their stomach doesn't feel good because their parents just forced them to ingest poison. That's the good man, Jimmy Carter. That's what he did. You can blow me with that Jimmy Carter was a good man and good Christian. Good solid Christian, just like Jim Jones. Cosplaying as a Christian while advocating communism. Advocating mass murder. 1,000 dead people face down, many of them children, in a jungle in Guyana, thanks to the say-so of the Carter administration. A ghoul. That's what that man was.